All right, we have head coach Cori Close here. Just again, a reminder that this was Coach's 200th career win. Congratulations again, Coach. We'll start off with an opening statement from Coach.
Well, thank you, Joy. And to be honest with you, I want to graciously accept that. And I'm thankful to have 200 because that means I get to keep doing what I love and impacting people. But I've been really thinking about Rafer a lot, and just he's had his whole family, his daughter Jenny and son-in-law Kevin are our life coaches for our program, and I think it was written on the LA Times about how he told me when I took this job at my press conference to just coach people's hearts, just like Coach Wooden coached his. And you do that, I think you win a lot of games too. And we have a saying in our practice facility that champions are made here, but from the inside out. So I just want to impact one life, one heart at a time. I think if you do that faithfully and you compete fiercely, then I think that wins will follow. So it's really only meaningful to me for the individual people I have a chance to share this experience with and impact their lives, but it's not about me.
All right, we'll open it up for questions. Sue, you can go ahead.
Oh, you're muted.
Sue, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Congrats on your win, my friend. Congrats. That's a big one.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, that's really wonderful. So, just such a different response tonight from the other night. I mean, you guys really rallied to the cause. How did you guys grow over the last 2 days? Because that seemed like there was some gears that were found there.
Well, I hope so. But, I actually have to give credit to Arizona State. I actually thought we were tougher the other night. We didn't make shots, but I thought we showed toughness on the defensive end of the floor when we were at Arizona for a higher percentage of the time. And I didn't think we allowed our defense to be our anchor tonight. So I was actually really blunt with the team that we have to look in the mirror and acknowledge the fact that Arizona State was the tougher, more together team in the second half. And if we're going to become the high-level, championship-level team that we want to become, that can't happen. And so honestly, we're going to have a tough film session tomorrow, and we're going to have to own our stuff because I think all of us take more possessions off than we're willing to admit, and we have more mental errors than we're willing to admit, and we got to fix that really fast. And I really want to credit how consistent Charlie's teams are with that toughness and togetherness, and it doesn't matter what happens, they maintain that. You can tell it's their culture, and I admire that and respect it a lot, and it's got a lot to teach us in that second half.
You're always so candid and really willing to just talk honestly, and I appreciate that. Are your players, are they as willing to do the work as you are willing to look at stuff?
I hope so. I was pretty direct with them in the locker room, and I used the example of what our More Than a Dream group has talked about over and over again from a societal level, that you can't fix something if you don't admit it's wrong. And honestly, I use the same example in terms of basketball, is that obviously the societal issues are more important, but in our, competing every possession for each other and living out what we've committed to do is really important. And if you're not willing to face the times in which you're not living in that truth, you're gonna have a hard time fixing it. And so I do really trust this team's hearts, but I was very direct, and we'll find out with our response. I don't really need perfect words. I need actions that are willing to show me you're willing to be different.
I gotcha. Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
John, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. What does it say about Lindsay to go in and make those big threes today after not hitting a field goal?
Oh, I was talking to Dave Marcus after the game on the radio, and I said to him, you guys have heard us say this phrase several times, that the work done in the dark always gets revealed in the light. And Lindsay is one of our hardest workers. She's in the gym early, stay late all the time. But sometimes you got to wait a while. The amount of trust that she had to have in her own work after what she'd been struggling with to step into those shots. Wow. And I just think her her trust in her work in the dark was incredible. It was inspirational to me that she could, after all that she struggled with, step up and hit those big shots. I'm just so proud of her, but I'm proud of her moment, but I'm proud of her work that led her to that moment.